Welcome everybody. Y'all ready for this? The Hustle. My name is Steve Aramopoulos, and these are my co-hosts.
I'm Talia.
And I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio, you may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break a fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now, welcome to the hustle.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Hustle Podcast. And today we are joined by APXO. I got that right?
Yeah, that's how you spell it, yeah.
My man Terry over here, he's been waiting for you to come in today.
Terry Clough.
Katie as well. How you doing, Katie?
I'm good. How you doing?
How was your weekend?
It was lit. How was yours?
Pablo loved this weekend.
Yeah, Pablo had a good
It was
weekend.
amazing for
Hey.
Mr. Escobar. So obviously those aren't our names. We trolled you a bit. This Tech Luciano in the building. Got your
Yes.
boy Steve in the building.
Yeah.
I'm
And
Talia.
you got Talia in the building.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is written APXO, but it's actually just pronounced AP.
AP.
AP, yeah. It comes from my real name, Anthony Pereira.
Anthony Pereira. That sounds like some Brazilian shit.
It's Portuguese.
Portuguese. There we got it.
Pork and
I'm super basic,
cheese.
but yeah.
Chorizo.
I think we know some fighters in the UFC, right? Pereira.
There's a few.
Yeah.
He's coming for
Exactly.
he's
You're
coming
related
for
to that
Izzy.
guy, aren't you?
Come on, man.
It's Miguel, guys.
Thank you for being here, bro. We had a little we had some technical difficulties in the morning. We were late.
Nah, y'all were late. Don't put that shit on
Everybody
me.
was late here, bro.
Don't
Everybody
put
was
that
late
shit on me at all. I was
Except
not
Tech.
late.
Tech was finally
Tech
early.
was on point for
About
once.
finally, like I'm not fucking
Finally
here on
early.
time every single time. Get the fuck.
Like, I'm not here on time. He's not playing.
You weren't here last
Take it
week,
easy, man.
motherfucker.
Yo, listen, bro. Those were extraneous circumstances, cocksucker. All right? You know what I'm saying? I say that shit with love, though.
Yeah. So AP,
Yeah.
I see you're a man that travels the fucking globe and everything. Like right before you got here,
Yeah, literally.
got to Montreal, you were in Tulum, I think.
Yeah, I was there for a bit. I was in Playa del Carmen, all around Mexico.
You was on tour with J. Cole?
Actually, funny story. A friend of mine actually had, I don't know how I should say this, told him about my music.
Oh, yeah?
And the fact that you just said that, and Lily could vouch for me, that's actually so crazy that you said that. Because yesterday someone said this to me, like, yo, the way you were spitting on stage or whatever, I felt like J. Cole vibes because we were really rapping. It's like, oh, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. But I don't know this dude at all, you know? But again, for you to say it now, it's the second time, his manifestation is happening heavy right now. So anyways, yeah.
God bless. God bless.
Right? So yes, I am traveling a lot. All of this is based around music. Everything around music. So I could kind of just tell you a little bit about how I got to this point.
Definitely.
So my story is unorthodox, but I guess pretty interesting in some way. I started off as an entrepreneur. My father, and actually I'm repping his brand right now, VP Renovation. That's why I came out to the Hustle podcast with my original hustle gear. This is how I started everything. And, you know, I'm not necessarily saying I started rapping with this, but my hustle mentality that I implemented into my rap, I got it originally from my pops. So I was doing renovations, blowing this up. And then one day I'm like, you know what? You make money in construction. Yes. But if you don't have your passion, what your heart is in, then I'm not really going to feel like I'm ever complete.
Yeah.
You know, I could be multimillionaire, but I'll be like, man, I really wish I really did that when I had the chance to. So I didn't want to be at the end zone, at the end point and feel regrets or any type of end, you know, all that stuff. So I literally closed my company, took what I had, set it up for me to go to Dubai. I went to Dubai, and just off the strength of my saying, I am going to get to another point. I'm going to make something out of this. I went there with nothing. 1, 2, 3, I met someone named 222 AM. Go to the next thing. Boom, now I'm in Germany. I was in Cologne working with some very, very, very solid guys and like team. It was amazing. Then on to the next. Got to Switzerland. Start working out with, not working out, but working with dope DJs, producers that work with ASAP Mob. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, this is fire. And in Germany, I was working with, like on the name dropping vibe, where it was like, German artists, you know, in Germany that are top dogs in Germany, and they were they're all connected. It's like a big web, but we are only used to the web in Montreal, which not for nothing is not as vast as the web in Europe.
That's nowhere even close.
Right? Like you drive 6 hours here, you're in Toronto. You drive 6 hours over there, I'm in Amsterdam.
They're speaking a different language.
Bro, it's crazy.
It is
It's
crazy.
like,
it is crazy.
and it's so, not for nothing, no speed limit either, right? So we're not going like 100. I wouldn't have been late if it was Germany. But for the way that everything is set up, I just felt like it was a better setup for me as a Canadian artist who speaks, my English is on point, my skill set, I felt confident enough to go there and be like, I could do something.
Yeah.
Who's willing to work with me? I went to Germany, went to Switzerland, and in Switzerland I met a guy named Tony, Anthony, just like my real name. He's actually from Florida. Shout out to Tony. We started just cooking, and he has a studio in a bunker. Literally, in every building in Switzerland, in the basement, there's a bunker.
I think that's most of Europe too.
Shout out to World War II.
Okay, let's get it. You know, so we were just cooking in the bunker, going, you know, in our vibes, one thing leading to the next, and I'm like, I want to go to Italy. I got a couple of contacts out there. Let me just, you know, throw a little bit of salt and pepper in Italy right before I go to Mexico. That's what I did. I went to Milan, linked up with a couple of right people. I went to Lago di Garda.
Oh, he said that shit the right way too.
I'm Italian, bro. I'm Sicilian. I got to. My family would kill me, bro. You know what I mean? So I was out there and, you know, went to the next. Then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, perfect. Now I'm ready to go to Mexico. Get to Mexico. And then it was my birthday time too. I just turned 27. So I just went hard.
You did some cocaine out there.
Yo, I got offered cocaine at the corner store. And I looked at him like, is this a joke? Are you sending me salt or sugar or something? He's like, no.
It's everywhere, bro.
He's like, yo, this is just a... I'm like, yo, dude, I gotta tell you, like, I'm naturally lit. If I take that substance, I will morph into some being I have never been before, which I might never come back from. I'm already as lit as I can possibly be.
Yeah.
Sober.
True, bro.
So,
So much energy.
yo, you know what I mean? It's like 6 in the
point.
morning and I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like
He doesn't need cocaine. That's okay.
if I douse my sweat and I put it in the cocaine just got adrenaline. Like, so
Jeez.
I need some of this water
Yeah.
Ciroc.
It's okay. Let it out. Let it out. We're here for you.
dripping off my lips too. Shit. So then, you know, just enjoyed myself. And then I had been in contact with someone named Lexi from Montreal, who is new into the game of setting up events and whatnot. And I said, look, I'm coming back home. I haven't been home in like 8 months. And then before that, I was only home for 3 weeks to make a quick tape with 808. And then I was gone for 6 months before that. So I've been gone for like almost a little over a year, realistically speaking. So I wanted to come back to the city and be like, you know what? Let me just talk to everybody. Let me get out and just, you know, because I can keep doing my thing. But if I don't talk to you,
Yeah, for
then,
sure.
yo, what's up? You know what I mean? So I've been watching what you guys been doing, and it just, you guys motivate me. Like when I see hustle, when I see shit like this, I get aggressive inside. I'm like a competitive asshole, straight up. I'm good, but when we get competition, it's like, no, we ain't friends no more, bro. It's like, duh, you know what I mean? So like, I'm full in, and so that's pretty much the whole like setup to how I got to this point, generally speaking, and yeah, now I'm working on this new single. That's all I know. That's unreleased. That I performed yesterday and all that stuff. And originally, I'm really a freestyler though. I'm not a lyrical, give me a pen and paper.
Well, with all the energy that you got coming out of you, it makes
kinda
sense
makes-
that you would freestyle. You know, it's just like there's too many rhymes in your head, and you're like, dude, I'm just gonna keep belting.
I'm
them
just
out.
gonna, yeah. Some of them might sound shit, some of them might sound good, but eventually, like I've been freestyling for almost 10 years now. And I think I've been, originally had a company when I was 19, and we were setting up events. We were event organizers. I was essentially an event curator. I was doing the after parties. I was setting up tours. I was setting up main shows. You name it, Olympia. I did like Denzel Curry. I was a lot of shit. Shout out to Ricky D. He's the one who put me on.
For sure.
Ricky
You know,
D.
exactly.
Of course. Big shout out to Ricky D. Legend.
He put me on. Like I was doing it here, and I was doing parties and, you know, what I can. And then he just brought me up to there. And I was like, oh, let me kill it up there. And then all of a sudden I just see that I'm like, I'm on a tour bus with Black, I'm on a tour bus with T.I., and then I'm like, yo, I'm chopping it up and I'm freestyling with these guys. Like, I mean, I'm dropping bars. And when you get a certain, we need confidence. We need confidence. At first, as artists, you know, we're like, I don't know if I'm really good. But then when someone that's good, or at least that you feel is good, gives you that kind of approval, I'm like, oh, yeah, let me get this now. You know? So that's pretty much how I approached it. But now I'm here and I'm sitting with y'all, and yeah, what else y'all want to know? Let's go.
Wait, let's backtrack a little bit because you've traveled so much. What would you say, like, out of all of those countries that you went to, had the most active, most poppingest hip hop scene or just music scene in general?
Okay, if you already got, or look, if you got connects and you already have a way in, I would say Germany is very strong because they're very, we are here, this is Germany, we blowing Germany up because German artists are for German speaking people. Yeah. So their artists are like popping in that place, you know? And not for nothing, you hear an English artist, everyone, you got your audience is so much more vast. Yeah. So if you have a way in to get in with one of those German artists, then you're stuck in the German environment for so long because it's so intense and popping. But what touched me, and you know, this is not saying that I don't like Germany. I fucking love Germany. But when I was in Switzerland, I went out many nights alone. I went many nights with no contact, no like plug. And I was just me. And I got so much love and respect. I was literally in places, people asking me to perform, people asking me, yo, do you want things that you didn't get in other places? And not for nothing, you know, it's kind of like a hit or miss sometimes as a hip hop artist. If you walk into an environment, they don't like hip hop, they don't like hip hop. But sometimes when they do, they're like, yo, oh my God, I just met a rapper, you know what I mean?
Sure,
So it's like, in Switzerland, I felt the most amount of love. I felt the most amount of like spur of the moment support. And this is what I live off of. It just feeds me. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? I don't even know you, but you just vibing with me. You never even heard my music. You just vibing off of my character, off of my approach. And I know how to approach the appropriate people. So I would say Switzerland, man. And specifically in Zurich, downtown on Langstrasse. Yeah, anyone listening from Switzerland, 100% there's gonna be people from Switzerland listening to this right now, because then they're gonna be like, "Yeah, Langstrasse, we went there. I was drunk. Yeah, I was drunk as fuck on Langstrasse, man. I remember walking. I looked like a crip walker. I wasn't crip walking. I was just leaning. I didn't know which side.
Man was staggering down the alley.
Yo, oh my God, I had to. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, shout out to Switzerland. But I think when it comes to exposure, you go anywhere. Like I was in a yacht in Mexico, blasting my music, performing for people on yachts that I didn't even know. I was just with some polo players, some models. By the way, I can't swim for the life of me. So I'm in the ocean, shitting my bricks, like scared. I'm doing a stanky leg standing up. Like
wearing floaties and everything.
You have no idea. No shame. I'll wear a whole vest. They'll even say help. In case, I did the whole thing and I jumped off the top of the yacht into the ocean, and and then I learned how to swim.
That's fucking lit. That's super lit, bro.
Yo, that was so lit. Actually, I had a GoPro. Who knows where that GoPro is now, though?
It's gone on the bottom of the seat.
It's a gone pro.
It's a gone pro, yeah. It's not even a pro no more. Yeah, so to answer your question, I would think, seriously, Switzerland, if you have no one, Germany, if you have somebody, and other than that, just like finding the right hip hop environments, because you got to find that. that
So all the traveling you did, like, how would you say? Because I mean, like the thing about being here back home, right, is that most of the artists that I know, they don't really get out of the city too much, or they haven't traveled at least to the extent that you have. So how would you say that kind of shaped your perspective? You know what I mean? But both in terms of music and in terms of just the hustling aspect of it as well.
If I made the same song in Montreal and I never traveled anywhere and I never put my name out, I would not be in the position I'm in now. And unfortunately, People respect people who either look like they're doing it or who are doing it.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it's a matter of, okay, if I got $100, but my $100 here is worth exactly $100. But if I go to another place and, you know, I look at my playground as the globe. I've never looked at, if I was doing a clothing line example at one point. You can go up to, you know, Montreal North where they had the old fashioned district back in the day.
Yeah.
You can get all your linen there. You can find a seamstress. You can find a cutter. You can find everything and get it all done. It'll maybe cost you almost $1,000 for your first piece or for your prototype, and then manufacturing. You can do it all. Or you can just fly to Dubai where there's no taxes and get shit like so much cheaper. You can get the same result, maybe even potentially better for a fraction. At least 70% less, including the money you're paying for the hotel, for the flight, the time. You're still saving, because I'm thinking it on a hustling scale of like, I'm scaling businesses. I don't do anything if I can't scale it. So same thing with my music. I said, okay, if I'm here and I'm gonna do this, but if I do the same thing over there, it's gonna be worth 10 times more.
Right.
And I am not gaining time.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm out. I'm a hustler. I've always been self-employed. Literally, the only job I had was at Subway, and I got fired because I threw a party and I gave everyone free shit right before the party. I wanted the party to be lit. I was like, it's my house party, man. Like, pull up free cookies.
Cold cuts for everybody.
Yo, you don't even know, bro. I know that she was probably looking at the camera like, this guy knows this is the last
This guy's
day.
really giving out all the turkey breast.
Yo, man, you know what I mean? She's like, that was on special tomorrow.
But that's what it is, you know what I mean? A lot of people won't take that leap and leave the city because they're scared of like what's gonna happen if I go out there with this amount of money in my pocket, bro, and this shit's gone in a week or a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the next move?
Fair.
You gotta have the balls to like get out there and literally take that leap of faith. You know what I mean?
100%. The hard part of that leap of faith, though, no joke, is now this is for everyone. Make sure you got your money right.
Yeah.
Because I didn't go out there not having an income. I always have an income. My residuals are set, and like we talk about music, but then not for nothing, a lot of rappers are broke as shit.
Most
Artists, let's be real. But I'm not coming from an artist background. I'm coming from a very, very strong entrepreneurial background. So I take like Forex. Like I could just drop this, like Forex, like AI. You know, I'm into these things. So if I have $5, am I going to go to McDonald's, or am I going to be like, let me just put that into my BTC? I'm doing that. So like this, when I'm on a beach somewhere and someone's like, yo, how were you there for like 2 months? Bro, I don't even have to do shit for the last 2 months. I made more money in the 2 months chilling here on this beach than I would if I was back home.
Yeah.
So a key, as I say, anyone, take a year. Like, I didn't release music till January, and I'm 27 now. That's a long fucking time. I could have been releasing music since I was like 18.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I took the time, and I just was building myself up, trying to find out my right path with life being life. Life's a bitch, so you're always kind of getting smacked some way, somehow. But I put my money in and got myself in a position to be like, you know what? I cannot afford as a person to stress out about what the fuck I'm going to pay and how I'm going to pay. Because I want to actually do something, which is what I want to do. Because remember, we all want to do something. And when we finally are doing what we want to do, now we're actually changing. Like, we're not just changing ourselves, but we're changing our environments for the better. We're elevating
You're
other people
evolving,
around.
bro.
You know what I mean? Development. So, man, I talk so much that my mind's going everywhere. But yeah.
Well, you said you took the year, right? You took the year, you went to Switzerland, you went to all these wonderful places. Before that, were you traveling, or was that your first like leap into
Traveling, really? Nah. I was more like living in Toronto, hustling out there. That's where I started my first construction company. So I was in Toronto. Then when COVID happened, I came back to Montreal because I didn't know where COVID was going to take my company, and I was solo. So I'm like, yo, pops, moms, let me just come. I'm with you, like, we riding out, you know?
Yeah.
So I ride it out for them for a few months. And then I was like, yeah, so COVID's whack. Everything's whack. I'm out. And then I just hopped on a plane.
You didn't miss anything. I'll tell you that much.
Throughout COVID, I went straight to Dubai, man. I went to, and not for nothing, like just it could have been anywhere because it's new to me. I felt happy.
Yep.
So it could have been fucking New Brunswick, but if I've never been there, I'm like, oh, New Brunswick, yo, I'm flexing, But
As many new places as you can visit, bro. That's what you
Yes.
gotta do.
I saw it, by the way, the Chichen Itza.
Chichen Itza, yeah.
Yo, I saw this.
Saw the when you clap.
Oh, I was just gonna say
That clap.
yo, bro. I was clapping for like 30 minutes, bro. I couldn't get enough.
Talia doesn't know what you're talking
I have
about. You're
no
gonna have to
fucking
enlighten
clue.
her right now.
Okay, cool. So
There's a vibrational.
You like how I deflected that, right?
Thank you.
yeah, because he's like, what the fuck is going on?
No, I know. I saw it on Instagram.
So basically, the Mayans built this pyramid, and when you stand on two sides of it and you clap from a certain distance, the sound travels up inside and comes back out, but of the sound of a specific bird that they have chosen to represent them.
Right,
This bird has a tail, probably from the wall to, it's extremely long, like it's more than 1 meter, 2 meters, guaranteed. The tail. So it looks like a dragon. And I saw a picture of it. But when you're clapping and you hear this sound leave and a sound like I can't even do it. You know
That's
what I mean?
wild.
Like
it's unique. Very unique. Very unique.
yeah.
And you want to tell me that we can't even get the fucking roads under control around here? That shit, that's some fucking bullshit, bro.
And people
That's a
clapping
calendar that-
simultaneously.
I'm triggered
together.
right now, by the
Yeah,
way.
that's how they used to tell
I
the
was on Peanut earlier this morning.
Trust me,
yeah,
bro.
I'm down south.
Trust me, bro.
Yo.
Shit's fucking retarded.
It was unreal. But
That's wild.
yeah, it was crazy. I even saw the pit where they play these games where you can't even touch the ball with your hands.
with
or
the
your feet.
hips.
You gotta
Yeah.
hit it with your hips into the hoop and
It's just like a huge stone, dude.
yo, right?
Break your hip.
Because the ball is like considered to be like the sun god.
Yeah.
So you never touch God with your hands or your feet. So you hit it with the hips, and once it goes through the hoop, once someone on the opposing team gets beheaded.
Yeah.
Nice.
Basically like a
What?
crazy ass basketball soccer game.
Like a crossover, right? You know what I mean? Like a crate, and the king just sits there or whatever, the leader. And yeah, I saw even the pit where they were killing when the
When they used to take out your heart and shit.
yeah, exactly.
sacrifice.
Even the
Kick your body
cenotes.
down the
Yeah, the
fucking
cenotes are sick.
pyramid and
Oh
shit.
man, first time I swam in a cenote, it felt magical.
She doesn't know what a cenote is
You don't
either.
know? So okay, so basically,
It's a sinkhole with water.
yeah, they say even some of them are like asteroids that have crashed into Earth and
Could
that
be.
have caused.
Could be, could
you know what
be.
I mean? And they're super spiritual. I had shamans even come and take all of this. They say the souls of the dead that are at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They can come onto you and they can leave there with you. So you had the shaman come and release this from me. Yo, I have been blessed so much.
Did he spit on you? Was that the vibe? He spit some shit on you? Was that what that was the vibe?
It
right?
didn't get that.
Watch
wild.
it. Watch it with
You
the
know what I
spitting.
mean?
That's how I
would
caught
maybe accept
COVID.
it if it was like,
Yeah.
the shaman back at. Yeah, but no.
No, all right, I'm just saying. I'm trying to be enlightened here. You know what I'm saying? We're searching for answers on this show. That's the vibe right now.
Okay, let me change the direction of this conversation because I'm fucking confused. But I have to ask you, how did you go from like construction to music? Like, where did this passion for music start?
So low key, my dad is a major OG in this rap game in Montreal. He's like 45 or something like this right now. So shout out to Dope V. He's the one who put me on. He's a big rap fan. Like he's a real rap head, not in this. He doesn't like the yeah. If there's auto-tune, he's like,
He doesn't
"That
listen
shit
to
the fuck
Lil
off."
Uzi Vert and shit
Nah,
like
he doesn't listen to
that.
that shit,
All right,
bro.
shout
Even
out- shout
half
out
of
to
my
Pops.
shit, when I said it to him, he's like, I'm not listening to that, bro. So when he listens to it, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And he put me on game because I already liked music, obviously, but he put me on game of like, look, this is how I was moving. Not saying that you got to move like this, but this is what I did, and this is how I moved. And he is he was an amazing freestyler. But I only truly figured it out when I turned 18. Started going to clubs, started going out, meeting all these DJs that are from his generation that are still kind of the OGs of the game. And they didn't stop telling me like, yo, your pops was killing it back in the day. But he didn't want to do music. He was just doing it for fun. He wanted to, run businesses and stuff. So that's why he's not doing it today. And that's how I grew the whole like, I got music in me. Let me learn how to freestyle and rap. And then I caught myself on the bus and I'm like, you know what? He said this, that. Okay, cool. Let me do it. So then one day I go to a party, see some dudes rapping. I'm like, hey guys, you want to freestyle together? But they took it so offensively. Both dudes were like, yo, okay, yo, let's battle. I'm like, bro, like, you know? So all of a sudden, I remember this, it was in LaSalle. We end up by literally turning the backyard into this huge pit. And it was a circle, there's them two, and there's me. And I had my brother there, my actual real brother, my real brother. And he's there, and I'm like, yo, sick. I'm out with my brother, too. I don't get to go out with him too often. So confidence locked in, you know? They both went, and I never said anything. And I just was like, okay, breathe. What the fuck am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and do whatever I could do. And then I slaughtered them. I changed their lives after this night. Like, it was that night, actually, one of the artists got down and bowed down to me. And I looked at him and I go, yo, you're so extra, bro.
You're such a little bitch, bro.
I did not
Know
say
your
that.
place in this game, bro. Know your place in this game, bro.
That little bitch was fucking with him
Get
earlier.
up, bro. Get off your knees.
You know, but that put me in a position where I was like, yo, you know what? I like the skill that I'm developing. And then I just kept going, and I just kept going, and I kept going, and I kept going, and now I'm here, and I'm way happier with my skill set now, you know. But I'm not happy with my skills at all. Is that you make that?
Yeah.
I'm way happier, but I'm not.
Y'all was getting better, bro.
You never will be.
Especially as
the secret to
artists,
artistry,
like-
bro. You never will be.
Like I'm never. I know I'm never gonna be content with my shit.
Never.
Well, yeah, artists are like the hardest critics on themselves. Like, you could be in the booth, like recording something. Everyone in the room's gonna be like, "Oh, that's so fire," and you're just like, "Bro, like turn it off."
Don't you hear that?
You don't hear that?
I just-
Like, bro, what are you talking about? It sounds good.
I saw some stuff like didn't you perform with Nate Huss? I think I saw some.
So
clips.
yo, Nate Huss and I are high school friends.
Okay.
We went to high school together at Marymount. I've been bouncing around high schools every year. I was at a different high school. I don't know why. I don't know why. But Nate and I were just cool in high school. You know, he was already doing music back then too. I remember that he was in the. We were in the class when you're extra good. When you're for extra credits. And we're sitting, and I remember he used to be there with his notepad just writing lyrics. And I was like, I should do that, but I'm not going to. So I'll just freestyle. So and then we graduated, and literally our journeys did this, and then we just kind of clicked back. I put him on game for the construction. He put me on some game for the music. And then after that, voila. Actually, I'm supposed to go see him in LA. He's in LA chopping it up.
Shout out to Huss.
Yeah.
Yo, big time.
Big
man.
shout out
Huss
to
is
Huss,
killing
bro.
it.
Yeah.
So and then after that, I think like I'm probably gonna pick him up in a few days at the airport type thing. Like, yeah, and then we're probably gonna have a massive freestyle session, you know. So it's super dope vibes. And this is how I like it. It could be any artist. I want to link up with y'all, and I want to vibe. I want to feel that authentic.
Should be organic. It should be like it shouldn't be forced. You know what I mean?
I don't want that like, oh my god, like I gotta like, you know, nah, man, we chilling, bro. We chilling. Like even right now, I pulled up chilling, you know. So this is how I would like it. But Nate Huss is a dope one. I don't even I've never even recorded anything with him. Like we've been just vibing out so much. We at the studio so much. I'm like, yeah, man, we'll do it next time, bro. I'm chilling, bro. You know, like it's really authentic. But yeah.
It's like the way Little Durk, when he just had that interview recently, and he was talking about Little Baby, and he was saying that he was always in the studio.
Little Baby for a long time.
For a long time, and we just see each other in passing. You know, it was always a vibe.
Yeah.
And then finally, we just decided to make music after years. You know what I mean? And the fact that you get friendly with somebody, you have a genuine connection, and you build a friendship, and then out of the blue, you're like, guys, one day it's just like it clicks, like let's make a fucking track.
I feel the song's gonna be better too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because I can't just hop in the studio with somebody I don't even know. Like,
I feel the
I'll
same
even
way.
feel awkward in the studio. I'll be like, this is like my zone, my you're coming into my circle.
Yeah.
Right now, you know, I need to know who you are. I need to know if you're hating on me on the low or not. I don't like that type of shit. So, yeah.
On another note, I'm just gonna drop. We got microdoses over here, so if anybody wants a microdose,
What the fuck?
Pop it in my motherfucking hand, bro. Shit, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, what the fuck? You been holding up this whole goddamn time?
What are we talking about?
this is
Shrooms, bro. Cheers.
Let's go.
Let me read this. Man. Y'all out here.
mushroom, bro.
You ain't gonna feel no buzz off.
No,
of
there's
it.
no buzz.
Fuck out of here.
But for a creative like you,
So you know what I
enhance your
did? So
creative mind.
pause. Can we pause for a second? You know what I did during COVID, during the lockdown? I had a bottle of this shit, right? I had a bottle of this shit laying around the crib. I was bored as fuck. I was like, microdose.
I do 5 of
I
these
look like Joey fucking Novice over here. I took the whole bottle. Fuck it. Bro, I felt nice for a good 6 hours. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like for real. Okay, like I'm gonna get a little graphic, but not too graphic. I was in the bathroom taking a shit, right? No, but listen, because it didn't kick in yet. This shit did not kick in. I was like, after this shit was fugazi. Somebody sold me some whack shit.
Kicking out.
So I was in the bathroom taking a shit, and I got towels hanging on the door from a shower, right? So I'm chilling, and then I start feeling kind of giddy, like I'm happy, like, you know what I'm saying? I look over, bro, and the towels is just. The towels just started moving on their own and shit. I was like, bro, I felt like a little kid. I was so happy to see these towels moving. I was like, yo, like I gotta pull my phone out. I gotta call somebody and let them know right now. Like, yo, this shit is happening, bro. This shit is happening right now, bro. Yo, it was fucking lit. It was fucking lit. I had a real good afternoon. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a real good afternoon.
Yeah,
Yo,
this shit was
6 hours though.
6 hours, bro.
that's
I
how it
felt
usually
nice.
lasts. Not these things. Like actual mushrooms, it would be around 6 hours.
I've only smoked J's.
This does nothing to you. Like it opens up your creativity. You have billionaires talking about.
I don't know,
I'm
I feel kind of
microdosing
more
right
energetic
now.
right now.
I go to work. I'm on one in the morning. It just opens up your creativity.
Your
It
third
changes
eye.
your mood. It gets rid of your anxiety and
Y'all
stuff like
selling
that.
that too or something? Like it's a hustle podcast.
No,
Bro, we
ain't selling
hustling,
it.
right?
Yo, it's hustling.
I give it away for free.
Bro, you think we got all this
CD,
cash,
I
bro?
got
What
it.
the fuck? Yeah, you selling like popping pills on the show and shit.
My man's like, yo, I want some too, bro. Microdose me.
You got a microdose.
You gotta take.
got a
You
microdose.
gotta take at least 5 of them though. You gotta take 5 right now.
Yo,
5 Johns right now.
The curtains are gonna start moving.
Yo,
Last night he's
I
like-
promise it's a happy buzz. I promise.
So
We about to find out.
You mentioned you have a new single you're cooking on the way.
Yeah.
You didn't mention what the name was.
That's all
get
I
the-
know.
We don't even have a title for it.
No, that's all I know.
Oh, that's all I know.
That's all he knows.
That's all I know.
It's not the only thing he knows.
That's all I know. That's all I know is coming out. I did the whole track in Switzerland with Tony.
Fire.
I performed it now. I really like the single. I'm actually filming a music video to it with my boy Andy right now. And
Gang.
all of the content that I'm filming from my whole time in Montreal, because I'm only here for a handful of days. I'm like, look, let's just fuck this posing and I'm pulling out. No, everything's gonna be super authentic. Whatever I'm actually doing, we'll put in the music video.
Why not?
Because at the end of the day, not for nothing, when I'm watching a music video, the thing that keeps me there for the whole video is seeing authenticity.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I could see a Lambo and then the guys in front of the car. After 30 seconds, if I don't like your song, I'm not gonna watch the video because I know the rest of the video is just you in front of this fucking car.
Plus, you know it's not his car, bro.
Facts.
He pulled up in a 2003 Camry. Stop it. Just stop this
Somebody
shit.
even got off the bus.
You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
That's why I don't like the music videos from Montreal. It's always like the group of guys in a parking garage all smoking weed, flexing money in the camera. It's this.
Then it's like, yo, but you think
That's
you could
pretty
drive me
much-
home after though? Like,
Bro.
you think you could drive me home? I'm
You'd
like,
be surprised. I'm
That's
the worst with that shit.
That's pretty much any place that you go to.
gas is $3 a liter right now.
formula.
You guys gotta relax with
You
this
gotta get a
shit.
little creative with it.
Yeah, you gotta. I like the fact that you said keeping it authentic.
Yeah.
Just follow me through a day in the life of the man. You know what I mean? That's it. See what's up.
Interviews last week. I did performances. I did the studio.
It's just all the B-roll.
You know what I mean? I'm just
That- yeah.
having a good time too.
You know whose videos who does that a lot, I find, is Rod Wave. Like all his videos are just like
Wave.
B-roll of him just like doing whatever. Like literally just pulling up to the gas station, bro. It's in the music video. Like
Yeah.
and it's like, no, but for real, like it's just like day in the life.
Why
You
not?
know?
Yeah.
It works. It works.
That was my whole vision. I want to keep it like this, and now I have not seen any footage, so like pressure's on this guy.
So wait, you got the footage from here. Is it just strictly Montreal footage, or you got like some Switzerland
No, I
stuff,
wanna
some
keep it just
Germ-
Montreal.
just
for this.
Montreal?
Yeah,
for this
because
one?
I don't have a music video out.
Okay.
I've never. Honestly, I'm like a virgin into the spotlight. I'm very well known behind the spotlight because I was, the one kind of aiming the light before.
Yeah.
So I'm understanding how everything works behind. Now I'm like, yo, let me just go in the spotlight. I'm not an uncomfortable person, and I feel fine in front of it. So
I hope it at least starts off with you getting out of the airport and he's waiting for you. You're
Yo.
coming out in suitcases and shit.
yo,
Perfect
I'm
start.
traveling right now. No
Damn
cap.
bags, man.
With like a bag I got in Germany. No, was it Germany? No, it was in Schaffhausen. Whatever. I got a bag called ping pong. Ping pong. It's made
Bing
out of-
bong.
something like that, right? And it's made out of 1,000 recycled water bottles.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I'm traveling around this whole world with just this bag. I'm living everything I need out of this bag. If I need anything else, I just get it on the spot, do what I gotta do, and then either I'll just chop it because hustle, or I'll be like, fuck it, give it out for free. So I'll just give it out to someone and be like, yo, here, I got too much clothes. I had shoes. I was just giving it out.
Yeah, we're traveling with 2 pairs of pants, 1 underwear, shoes.
But you know what? No, realistically, what do we need? We need our our briefs, our socks, a couple of pants, some t-shirts, and I'm good, bro. I don't need to be Gucci and Fucci and Zucci and Doobie. Yo, I'm fine, man. You want to see AP, man? Why you got to look at? I don't like that flexing, like gold chains. I rock. This is from my boy from Dubai, King. He got this blessed by a priest, and then he gave this to me. And like this, I bought myself in Switzerland. Look how this is like the world's thinnest watch.
Fucking thin.
Look at that. Yo, this is not a flex at all, but this is me trying to know what time
But
it is.
you know what
so I
time
can
it is
tell
right
you
now. That's a
that I'm
fact.
a flex on you at 7. Cool.
He's still gonna pull up late, but it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah,
no worries.
I'm
It's
gonna pull up
it's
and
all
some
up.
shit.
He's gonna pull up late. He's gonna pull up late, but he's
Pull
gonna
up mad
pull
late,
up.
but it's okay. It's all
Yo,
right,
man, you know what? Depends on what time and which ways. POV's going on here, you know what I mean? It's early in
Bro,
Germany.
that's so crazy. This car flipped over. Like,
It really did, though.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yo, they be yelling a lot in Germany. I feel
Um,
like everything they say they just yell at you.
You know what? I would say, actually, I was hanging out with some Russians. Russians are louder than Germans.
Really?
Germans are not dancing in a party. Germans are like this. And then the women are,
Yeah, but
okay? And then there's me, literally, one of my friends.
This
I
guy's
met-
breakdancing.
Yo, you have no idea. One of my friends had his birthday party. He plays for Frankfurt Soccer. I don't know how all these leagues work, but he's at the top league. So he's a very well-known soccer player.
La Bundesliga or some shit, right?
Ah, voila. So you're understanding exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm at he has a private birthday party. So he invites his other friends and, we're all there chilling. And there's not much like, they're shy. Me, I first dude I linked with was the bartender. It was open bar. I said, yo, show me the menu. He had a scroll. Like a
scroll.
It was ridiculous. I said, I'm not driving. I'm trying every single one. We ran through every single drink. I was there like, by the 3rd drink, I was already drunk. I'm a lightweight. I don't drink. So I'm like, woo! That's it, man. I started playing my album at this party, started rapping. I had the whole shit turned up. He's looking at me like, yo, you need to come to all of my functions. I was like, bro, how are y'all sitting down at a birthday party? What? What are you sitting down for, man?
Eating sausages and shit. What's wrong with these fucking people, bro?
bratwurst.
Whoa, don't get me started on the sausages. You can walk around and you just be getting sausages everywhere. That sounds so...
It's a real sausage
Yo,
party, bro.
How was your trip
yo,
to
It's
Germany?
a real sausage party, bro. Shout out to Germany,
Where
man.
can how do I get that?
Right? She's like, yo, pull up. Have you ever had hot wine?
No,
Yeah, actually, I think I
not
have.
on purpose.
This is a big thing in Germany.
Not on purpose.
It's actually good.
Yeah, they do this at Christmas time.
Oh, yeah?
Hot wine, yeah, it's huge.
Interesting.
Huge. This is my little thing because your boy here is.
Got a dab. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little dab.
You should have seen me yesterday. I had a towel, but it was so intense, like the heat. Then I'm
You're
doing
like-
this, I'm doing that. Yo, yeah, literally. That's crazy.
I don't know about y'all. The heat be making me upset for no reason.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm just walking around pissed off. Bro, I was walking around like Stone Cold Steve Austin yesterday. Like, this shit was not a game. Everybody's gonna catch an ass whooping, bro. This shit.
I'm like that episode of SpongeBob, when he's super dehydrated, he's like, water. Like, you just need the water.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after you bounce from NTL, you're going back to Switzerland, or like what's the next move?
So, I'm debating that right now. I just got a phone call 2 days ago, or I haven't slept in the past 2 days. So the past 2 days is like 1 day for me. So within a reasonable amount of time, I got a phone call to potentially do a show in Toronto next week.
Okay.
I was supposed to fly to Ibiza, but maybe I'll just go do this show in Toronto. Ibiza's not going nowhere.
Yeah, Beast ain't going on.
And then I'm supposed to go to Croatia and Germany and then back to Switzerland.
Yeah, they don't wear no deodorant over there in Croatia. I'm just letting you know. You might want to bring nose
I ain't
plugs.
been to Croatia, but you better not tell me that shit.
There's
Because
no deodorant
I'll
anywhere.
be wearing a mask when there's no mask mandate.
Shit does not exist.
They're like, he's Canadian for sure. I got a mask up to my eyes and shit. Even my eyes might burn. But yeah, so I'm going back overseas to finish pretty much everything I started. For me, my big goal is to go back to Switzerland to work with Tony. Because out of a lot, and I don't want to say all, but out of a lot of different creatives, one that I clicked with genuinely, authentically, and like really well was Tony. So why would I not go back to where I feel comfortable,
Yeah, definitely.
where I'm able to create that good shit? Because you go to a studio, you go to an environment, and you're not pushed to be better. So I don't want to be in this environment. I want to be with people who are like, you know what, that wasn't good enough. Let's do it again. And I'm pissed, but I'm like, nah, he's doing that for the sake of the future.
Of course.
So Switzerland it is. After that, I'm not sure, man. I have a friend in Japan for a long time, and I've been wanting to explore the Japanese market. Again, huge, right?
Yeah.
We're different. We are the...
You're planting seeds right now, bro. Just go everywhere and plant a seed, get a connect.
Yeah.
You said in Switzerland, you and Tony are really like
Clicking, man.
clicking.
Yeah.
Make a whole project, bro. Tour all of Switzerland or something.
Right?
Do something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Trust me, if you have that link over there, take advantage of it, and not meaning it in a way that you're taking advantage of it. Just
No, but take advantage of it.
take advantage of the situation. That's
Take
it.
advantage of me. If I can spit these bars and you can benefit with it,
Yeah.
you'll benefit from it because I'm a benefit from it too. You know, so yeah. But I don't want to come off as like I don't want to do anything in Montreal. I really want to. If I could stay in Montreal another month and just keep going, I would. But unfortunately, I don't have the base setup in Montreal to be able to do that at the moment. I'm not that far in my artistry, in my game yet,
I mean, it's a much better look to do things internationally, anyways. And the thing about any city, like no matter where you're from, you're always going to be looked at more serious and with more revere when you do things out of town. That's just the nature of what we do. You know what I mean? It's like as soon as you start popping outside of the city, all of a sudden everybody in the city is going to want a piece of you. That's just how it is.
And it sucks.
That's how it is.
It sucks because I wish I could just go to the people who seen me at Apartment 200 when it first opened, which Apartment 200 was the bomb when it first opened, and where you're on the table and then suddenly like Rihanna walks in and I'm like, you know what I mean? And then I wish we'd had that freaking energy, that self-support, but you guys are so right, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, but again, I say this every time we bring this up because it is often. It's not just a Montreal thing. Everybody likes to make it seem as if it's a Montreal thing. It's an everywhere thing. It's every city. You're not popping in your city until you're popping elsewhere. It's just how it is. Unless you really have the whole hood behind you. But I mean,
I feel you.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have the whole hood support, and I see like 100 people in your video, like, yo, this guy, doesn't have that love in the city.
No.
So that's one thing. But when you go overseas and you see like, yo, this guy's in front of a fucking mountain with ice caps and shit like that, they're like, this guy's
real.
doing it, you know?
Yeah, and that's real, for real. Like, I'm about to work with they're crazy. There's just these two young guys in Switzerland who literally do like the craziest visuals ever in Switzerland. And could you imagine Switzerland? You have mountains, you have everything you can think of, like in different climates within the same city. So I'm there and I'm seeing all these things, and we were chopping up ideas, and I got another single that, I don't even have a name for it, but it's there waiting. I'm excited to go and film these visuals. Like, these visuals is not like the day in the life. This is going to be like helicopters and landing on, you know what I mean? Like all these type of stuff. And there's going to be a concept to it, obviously. So this is where now I'm like, okay, cool. Let's cook this shit. And now this is for my international.
Definitely looking forward to that one.
Thing. Yeah.
You also mentioned that you wanted to drop some bars here today. You want to drop some bars or what?
Is it acapella? Is it with a beat?
I can get you a beat.
Like,
we can get you a beat.
Off of a speaker?
No, it's going to be off the phone, but it's going to sound really good since I'm going to be playing it through the...
Okay, look, we can have a little bit more fun.
Yeah, let's do
We don't
it.
even need a beat.
No beat.
Because, we'll just do it a little bit authentic. I gotta tell you though. All right, let's do it.
Hit it.
Yeah, okay. So let's have some fun. You guys want to give me a word so that we can make it a little bit real off the top?
I like
Hustle.
mushrooms, bro.
gonna say
Mushrooms. That's
hustle.
something new. Hustle, mushrooms, money, poker chips, poker table. That's the only thing that's coming to my head right now.
Yeah, because that's what you've seen a lot over here. He's like everything in front of me. Cups, plastic, air, oxygen, carbon monoxide. Yo, lit.
My word is Switzerland, bro.
Switzerland.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right, so you said that, you said that, you said that. All right, cool. I'm gonna make this simple. I came up on the Hustle podcast to show you a little bit of lyrics. I'm doing it a cappella so all of y'all can hear it. If I speak too fast, then you won't understand. Because at the end of the day, I am the man. So if I stay on topic, I'll start off with Switzerland. I was the only man that wasn't switching in. At the end of the day, I did what I could. I made some hot songs and I came back to my hood. Your topic was something about mushrooms. I'm microdosing. At the end of the day, the weed is the only thing that I'm toking. I understand the game, so I keep on stroking. And if they keep on poking, well, then I'm going to keep on loading. The money's cool, but the money ain't the priority. Because at the end of the day, the energy that is in me is really all that's for me. I never play poker, so I don't even give a fuck about the chips. Because I got the whole Frito-Lay company in my bag, you dig? I understand how they speak and they love the way I preach, but the way that I see is not the way they see defeat. When I see a L, I see a lesson. I'm preaching so you can understand what I'm really stressing. It's not that I don't like to rap, it's like I love it. But the freestyle game, they're just not above it. I know your words were cool. It was all above. She was even talking crazy things. She got a lot of love. My boy Andy catching the visuals, and I really appreciate it because my freestyles are off the top for real. Like, they're not depreciated. I'm inflated, nah. I'm all organic. The things I spit are deep like the Titanic. This is my dad's company. Again, I say it again because I can't stress out. He's the man who put me, and then I did it myself, and then I put myself on a shelf, and then I built my own wealth, and then I put myself in a Benz, and then, really, now I really am a 10. I was nervous about drinking this water because I didn't even pour this shit, and I don't drink shit if I ain't pour this shit. So I'm sipping now, and I feel the lean. It definitely smells clean. So these is real off the top. I want to keep it so simple because, they just waited for me to pop my ass. So that's my freestyle.
That was dope. I liked it, bro.
Yeah.
It was nice, calm.
It's
Yeah,
Ciroc
it's
in the
calm,
cup. It's
man.
Ciroc. It's Ciroc in the cup.
Yeah, it's the Ciroc in the
It's the
cup. man.
Ciroc.
I'm
It's
like,
Molly water.
Ciroc,
this is Sunday flex.
Sunday flex.
After Saturday night stress.
I call that a busted Sunday.
We're getting to that time of day. Unfortunately, we don't have that much more time because
good, man.
everybody was a little late today.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to
Not
pick up-
everybody. So
Except
stop
this guy. Except
stop
this
with
guy.
that shit.
Shut up.
Stop with that
You
shit.
gotta let him know.
Stop
Him
with
and
that
Andy
shit.
were the most on-time people.
Stop with that shit.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna need you to pick up that gem over there, bro. Pick up that big rock,
What am I doing with it?
and you're gonna drop a gem on the people. You're gonna drop some knowledge on them. You're gonna give them something to take with them.
Shit, I'm
The same way that you're traveling out there, bro, doing your entrepreneurial shit, bestow some knowledge on them.
okay. What is the best advice I can give to everybody? Instead of saying something like, chase your dreams and all that shit, I think something that I could tell everyone that has, and I really mean this, has really helped me. I filtered out every single person, and I do this on a secondly basis of who actually is supporting me. And I don't mean musically, I mean as a human. Because we're wasting way too much time on what do they think? What do they want? What is okay for them? So How about we just focus on what I want? What do I need? And what actually makes me happy? Because if I go to the club and I want to dance right there for 4 hours and everyone's sitting down and no one is on that vibe, who cares? Do what makes you happy. So if I'm here today and if I'm vibing and if anyone takes away anything, it's just be you to the fullest. Like at an extreme level, be selfish. Don't go for the money. Don't go for the material things, and don't go for what you think is like gonna make others happy. As a dude, you're gonna get pussy regardless. As a girl, you're gonna get financial stability regardless. It's if you go for yourself, you're gonna get your shit. You know what I mean? So if my diamond,
Your gem.
my gem, my apologies, be you. Be you. I'm me 24/7. You catch me on every day, every second of the week. Even if I'm fucking angry or tired. You still and don't lie. That'd be the big thing. I don't lie. I stopped lying at 13. I got a real good beating from my pops. It taught me everything I need to know.
That was a great gem. Mm-hmm. I think what we can all take from that is like, stop capping.
Yeah.
Stop fucking
Stop the
capping.
cap.
Yeah.
Be you, bro.
You sound hella old right now.
Be you.
He does.
Stop capping.
The way he hit that, right?
Sounds like a dad trying to
Sir,
look cool
remove
with
the
the kids.
cap immediately. I need license.
So yeah, stop capping, bro. Be you. Just like be authentic. You know what I mean?
100%.
Follow your dreams. Do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, you can't please everybody in this world.
No.
So you might as well start with yourself.
Yeah.
And then after that, maybe you can start looking at other people and how you can help them, you know?
Aw,
You can be a philanthropist at the
Steve.
end, you know what I mean?
Shut up, Talia.
Yeah, yo, I
It's
want to say
Katie.
thank you to
I'm getting aggressive here. I'm sorry, guys. I think the mushroom.
Relax, Pablo.
yo, too much microdosing. I just want to say that honestly, thank you to each and every one of y'all for letting me come here, talk, express myself, be me, share this energy and this time. Regardless, I really am a huge fan of time. More than anything. So you guys gave me your time, each individually. I'm looking at all of y'all. And even the people behind the scenes, I really appreciate this. AP to the world, I'm so thankful. So thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming.
Tell the people out there where they can find AP, what AP has in store, like
Yep.
briefly. And
So look, my social media is spelled ENNONXO. Simple. ENNONXO. My name is AP, but it's spelled APXO. That's really, from there, you can find everything. Whether it's music, whether it's my porn, whether it's whatever. Look, I got everyone. What? Yo, my OnlyFans is popping, bro.
You saw Steve grab his
How do you
phone
think
real
he
quick.
traveled the world?
Yo,
He was about to search that shit up for real.
Steve got a little. Steve's flustered.
Can't knock it. Can't knock it.
anyways, thank you for being here. We had a great time having you on the set.
thank you.
Looking forward to the next thing we see you dropping.
Definitely.
Thank you, everybody, for watching another episode of the Hustle Podcast.
Miguel, ladies and gentlemen.
We out. My name is Steve Armopoulos, and these are my co-hosts.
And I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio, you may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break a fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now, welcome to the hustle. Take money, make money, build a future forever. Even in stormy weather, we execute for treasure. The grind is real, you know. Got the willpower, Terrence Howard, hustle and flow. Rain, sleet, or snow. The odds against me for sure. I kick down them doors.